All right, sweetie. Do you want to give them the big news? We had a baby. We have an infant in our care. We have a child. Believe it or not, it is legal to foster a child at 21 years of age in Missouri. And we actually adopted them. It. Yeah, we're rescuing it. Should we tell them what it is? If you can't hear it in the background, we're gonna tell you all about it and show you all about it. But first, we just wanted to say all we knew was it was going to be a Siamese, it was supposed to be a boy, and it was coming from a rescue home. And it was supposed to be 5 weeks old. Yeah. Other than that, we literally knew nothing about anything. And boy, what an adventure we got into. Let's tell you all about it and show you.
In my arms.
So we got little Kitty.
She's a Flame Point Siamese.
And she has definitely been neglected. Eye crustiness. Her hair needs to grow back, but and it's a her. It's not a him, it's a her. She's so sweet and quiet. Thankfully, she has energy right now. What do you think of it, Elle?
We're gonna bring her back to health.
Oh yes, we're gonna rescue you, babe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my freaking gosh, how amazing.
Were you?
Hello. We just got a kitten. You can hear her. Where'd you go? It's a rescue kitten. We haven't named her yet. No. Here she is. Diseased and everything. But we're gonna give her a bath. Yeah, we're about to see how that goes. The rest of her siblings died today, which is really sad. She was super dirty, so the lady washed her, but I'm washing her again because you can still smell the filth that she was living in. It's okay, baby. She sneezes periodically, but she has a lot of energy, so that's good. And her eyes have goo. It built up a lot. There was a lot of crustiness. We're thinking of calling her Angel. You have so much energy. She's very talkative. She likes to tell you what all's going on. Is that gonna be a habit, honey? I don't know. She has to live first. I cannot believe that they all got rescued today and then all of them died. Darling, your ears are disgusting. I love you. But girl, this is gross. Hi. Oh, look. Right.
No, you're not done yet. No.
I'm just as stubborn as you. Girl, calm down. You're fine. You're not dying. You're fine. All right. Come, squirmy little body. Damn. I'm gonna have to wipe your face. This ain't over. Good grief. These ears are so nasty. I don't even know how to clean ears. So, phase 1 complete. The washing. Hi, baby. Now we're gonna put her in her little pink box, even though she has escaped out of it multiple times. And I even put this heavy water pitcher, and she's still gone out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna disinfect all of these areas, and then we're gonna get her some food and water. Okay, I'm gonna keep water and litter in her bed, which is now kind of a dungeon, and yes, I need all of that on top to keep her from escaping. We're gonna give her rest. She's had a big day. Boy, bath time, man, that was a trip. Good morning. It's the next morning, and the good news is Ellie Joy says she's been eating throughout the night. That's good. And then she also went to the bathroom once. Things are looking up. Let's go check on her. Kitty, I hear your meows. Did she come back in here?
I don't know.
Ugh. She has been, there she is, exploring. She's feeling a lot better. Hey, babes. Hi. Come here. Hello. Hello, precious. Your fur looks a lot better. She can run too. Like, she can go quick. Oh, into my room. Eating, huh? Hi. Hi, kitty. Go ahead. All right, so it's grooming time. What?
If you kind of like brush her fur back, you can kind of see that it's all like super crusty. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Baby.
let's see the comb. Wow. Wouldn't we call that rain rot for horses?
Yeah. You have call for cat.
I know.
Cuteness crust.
Little tail likes it.
There's a whole chunk without fur right there.
Oh my gosh, it's all gone.
Will you quit
I'm
wiggling?
screaming.
I'm trying to help you. Listen. Queenie eye. I love you dearly. This makes it very difficult to do anything. Yeah, the difference between how she was last night and how she is, like, night and day. They're just falling off.
Yeah, all these little white
Literally
spots
everywhere.
are chunks of her hair. So we think she might have round or ringworm.
Ringworm. Is that in ringworm? Is infectious, isn't it? Humans can get ringworm, can't they?
All right, we are gonna clean little kitty's ears, the inside of them, because they're horrible. So I'm gonna set you down. Honey, but I love you. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. She's gonna do it again. Oh.
Mackenzie, this is getting all over me. This is not even getting in her ear.
Yeah, it is actually.
Kids, I have makeup on. Can't just blah blah on my.
Well, it's gonna happen again, so I'm sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer it this way, actually.
And this is how you clean the cats, all right? All right.
Wow, I don't feel a thing. Oh my goodness.
It'll look a lot better.
That is so much better.
Yeah. I can. All right, so olive oil. Okay, olive oil to drown the ear mites. Kill them. Man, watching back through this video, I'm seeing so many sanitary violations. But it was so hard to train this cat litter boxing. Literally Sunday.
It was hard to litter train our cat.
Yeah. Thank you. I had to corner this kitten in the litter box for 2 minutes. She kept trying to get out, and I literally was just like, and then finally she just sat and went.
She's like, I can't wait anymore. I don't know why you're making me go with
But that was
squishy
indicative
gray stuff.
of like the difficulty it took to train this cat. So I bet you're wondering about what the routine was like while we had the kitten. Basically, it was Ellie Joy took care of her in the mornings, I took care of her in the afternoons, and then I would come home, take up all the pee pads, which had diarrhea all over them and like, you know, just pee and in general, like everything.
Little paw prints of poop.
And there were like, she even like stepped in her mess multiple times and then would like flick her foots, and so it would get on the walls. Her foots.
She'd be like, ew.
So I would be cleaning the
off.
floors and the walls, but I would have to take up all the pee pads, and then I would sweep, and then I would like sanitize everything with Lysol, like a mop like Lysol, and then we would bathe her, dry her, give her medications, and then I would do her laundry, and then I would do my laundry separate. And then if she needed to, I would play a little bit and then like have her go to bed. But yeah, it was quite the chore. So here we are, day 3. This is the first time her hair has kind of looked like real kitten fur. so that's encouraging. She's still looking pretty rough though on the face, and she's got like random bald patches, but we're hopeful. She's doing good. She just had a bath, so she's silky soft.
On Wednesday, I determined to take our little fur ball to the vet because baby girl was looking crusty.
And rough.
So rough. A list of things that we had that she had was like, she had dark crap in her ears. She
Like coffee grounds.
had constant just like drainage from her eyes, always sneezing. She had round patches of just fur that was gone.
It was just like all over her body, just everywhere. She had just like fur that was like gone, like she was bald.
Yeah. And then every time she pooped, it was like liquid diarrhea.
And it smelled.
Oh,
Like really pungent. Like
Powerful.
poop smells, but this one was like...
I would be sound asleep, and then the smell would wake me up. That's how bad it was.
Oh my gosh.
So I knew we had to take her to the vet. And the vet told me that she has ear mites, she has ringworm, she has parasites in her gut, because I did collect a sample of her poop and take it in.
Oh, but you forgot the other diagnosis, which was she had an upper respiratory infection, but it was bacterial. So this cat had a fungal infection, a bacterial infection,
Parasitic infection.
and a parasitic infection, and then she also had like ear mites. And speaking of which, ringworm is not a worm.
It is.
A fungus.
And it does not look like rings.
Highly contagious to humans. And it basically just like eats at like the follicles like in your hair. But so you treat it like as if it were dust. And so, you know, you're always bathing her, you're doing your laundry separately than her, you're
Wiping things down.
always cleaning stuff. So that's been a pain.
And so we got antibiotics, we got metronidazole. I don't even think I said that right.
Metronidazole.
And then I also got a dip, like a sulfur lime dip.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you wash your cat, and then you dip them in this thing that turns them yellow and makes them smell like sulfur. And then you don't rinse them, you dry them.
Yeah,
So that it stays on the coat and kills the ringworm.
when you see me in the video and I'm like freaking out, it's Ellie Joy told me everything to do and I understood it correctly.
But
and
I
then,
left out two very important
yeah,
facts.
she left out that it smelled horrible, very pungently of like rotten eggs, and that it dyed the cat and other things yellow.
I
So-
figure, you know, she probably figured that out when she gave the cat the bath.
But like that caused me extreme pause.
Sorry.
It's okay. But I was like freaking out there. I was like calling her. I was like, "Are you sure I'm supposed to leave this on the cat and like it's gonna like stain her?" And
Parents make mistakes.
this poor girl.
Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Ellie Joy went to the vet and they got this like special stuff to put on the cat. But it has turned our cat yellow and it smells like rotten eggs.
Here's what she looks like. She was so much even more yellow. And they said I'm supposed to leave it on, and then she just dries like normal. Is this right? Okay, so turns out this is in fact what she's supposed to look like. You look like an Easter bunny. You actually look worse than you did before, which is like crazy because I didn't think you could, but I love you. It's okay. Come on, let's get you dry. What happened, Ellie?
She finally voluntarily went in the litter box for the first time. Granted, the next time she went right next to it. But she did go in the litter box voluntarily.
Yeah.
And her diarrhea was gone.
So that's progress. Like she was going half the time like in the litter box and half the time out.
She was starting to get the concept of this gray stuff is like nicer to go on than just like
The floor. And she had her first play, which was super exciting
because I bought her toys.
yeah, but she hadn't been using them. They'd been in her area, but she'd never like, you know, used something to amuse herself. She would always like scream at us in the morning to come like hold her and cuddle her. They were so loud. And she would even use like a little like sassy insistent tone.
Meow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And if you ignored her, she would make she would sound like someone was kicking her.
Yeah.
Like,
This cat.